for the beach, bros, and welcome back to Gethin Christian's channel. Gethin Christian has been gone for a while as far as watch reviews go, but I've got something incredible to show off today, and it is the Seiko SLA081 Shinkai 600 piece limited edition. Let's open up this box and have a look inside, and it's a great box for a Seiko, but this one is top of the line. It comes with this lovely fabricy stuff, and here you get a top box with not a lot in it, so I'm not going to open it and show it to you. And underneath that you have the inner box, which contains the twerp, and look at the twerp, and you get a little towel. Isn't that nice, with the Seiko logo on it? And here it is, the Shinkai SLA081. What an absolute freak. And before I start this review, I'd like to pay homage to a great and lovely man by the name of Seiko Steve, who has contacted me through YouTube comments section a few weeks ago, offering to lend me his 081 and many others. So the channel's going to have a bit of a rebirth, and I thought I'd start it all off with, well, the top trump. I mean, this is Seiko's, it's Seiko's top watch. It just is their reference at the moment, and it is the pinnacle of Seikosha for the beach. So here we are with it. This is the Shinkai, which means deep sea in Japanese, I believe. 60th anniversary commemoration watch. Was made to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the 62 MAS. The price of the watch is £4,300, a 600 piece limited edition. Seiko Steve price for this was £5,100. I mean, these watches are impossible to get. Steve actually showed me a copy of an email he sent to Seiko asking how many of the pieces were actually allocated to the UK. Only 15 watches came to the UK, so there's only 15 of these in Britain. There may be more, people may have bought some on the secondary market, but 15 only. So it is like rocking horse shit, and you literally can't find one for sale anywhere. So he paid way over the odds, but I think it was definitely worth it, and he wouldn't lose any money were he to ever sell this piece, which he definitely won't be doing. Just look at it for the beach, bros. It is just incredible. It is featuring the new 8L45 Seiko movement as automatic hand winding movement, which has improved specs. The tolerances have been tightened up somewhat to -5 to +10 seconds per day. It has a 72-hour power reserve, as they like to remind you here on the dial, which I think is not necessary really, but yes, 3 days, 35 joules. It's a 4 Hz movement with hacking and a date complication at 3 o'clock. This has a titanium case and bracelet, all titanium, and it's a beast. I mean, it's like a Marinemaster size, normal Marinemaster size. It's 45.4 millimeters of width. It's 16 millimeters thick, a 50.4 lug to lug, and it has a 22 millimeter lug spacing. It tapers down to 18 at this well-known clasp. It's a bit of better done than the normal SLA Marinemaster clasp. Look at him, expertly finished. Just look at this fucking thing, bros. It is just, I can't believe it. When I got this, I just oh, it's just stunning. I mean, it looks nice here, but in the flesh it's even better. It really is. Let me have a bubble. So it was built to commemorate 60 years of the first Seiko dive watch. Interestingly, it references the 6159, which was actually released in 1968, not the 62 MAS that was released in 1965. For me, a Marinemaster is defined by having a monoblock case. That's the way I see them to be. The new ones don't have that, but I mean, Seiko can define them however they fucking like, because they're the ones that make them. But for most of us, it's the monoblock case that defines it. It really is just something else. It's beautiful ergonomics. You can see where they've taken a lot of inspiration. Obviously, the 6159, but the the bezel knurling here looks familiar, strikingly similar to the knurling found on the SLA081, the spring drive, which is out of production now, I think, and the crown as well is similar there. It really is a sight to be seen. I mean, the case finishing is, as you'd expect from Seiko, excellent, but I think it's especially impressive here because they have managed to get titanium to such a high luster. It's really normally a very dull material, and it's just incredible what Seiko can do. The transition work is incredible, quite mental. It has this rather strange feature here, which is, I don't know, not too sure about it, but it's a bezel locking system. So the bezel is actually held on by this black piece, DLC coated. I think the black piece is steel, but it could be titanium, and it's screwed in at the back there, and it actually holds the bezel in place, and it is reminiscent of, I can see the evolved design from the SLA081, that ridiculous 20mm thick thing, but it had a similar system, and the SBDB001, which was the GMT 600m, a GMT one, which had that big nut thing that people hated, but it was pretty sick. Sick as tits, bro, for the beach. Just look at this fucking thing. Lovely case back, mono block. And let's see if we can see the inscription here. This is number 244 of 600 pieces there. It's lovely. The bracelet is, for once, it's actually, and as it should be for this price, but it's very, very nice. It has these lovely sort of rounded links. It's a 3-piece link, but it's actually 5 link, because these shoulders, high polished shoulders on the center link are very nice. It's titanium, so it really feels light. And you have the usual Seiko excellent clasp here. The thing is just, the bracelet is fantastic. It's very well done, feels high quality, and it just matches the watch very well. I think they've really done it off to a T here. Look at that. Let's put it on the wrist again. It's very light. I believe with all links in place, this massive watch weighs 174 grams. I think with a few links out, it probably is weighing around 160 grams, which compared to a steel Marinemaster would weigh around nearly 200 with a couple of links out. So you can, although it still has a good weight to it, it doesn't feel like a tiny little titanium watch. It's definitely noticeably lighter than what you would expect it to be. The bezel action is probably the best I have ever experienced on a Seiko watch. It really is great. It's not a ceramic bezel. It's a stainless steel insert with a DLC coating on it. There's no loom on the markers, just a beautifully shrouded and protected pip for the beach. And the dial is really something else. It has got this, and I'm a purist. I normally like a plain dial finish, but I can. This is just great. It has this. What is this? Like a blue. It's called a gradient abyssal blue. You have these wave patterns on it, and it fades out from the center to darker at the rehaul there, and it is stunning. It's all covered with a thick layer of lacquer, and it's got just a lovely look to it. The indices are all pressed out from the back, as they are with all Prospex dive watches, and there's no applied logo. It's all printed on. That is done to eliminate the risk of anything being knocked off when you're diving under the deep blue sea. The handset is very nice. It differs slightly from, here's another crazy piece that I'll be reviewing. This is, you can see it's very similar, but there's a slight difference there. The second hand has a smaller pointer on it, but look how the pinion stack here has this beautiful cap on the second hand to cover up that pinion, which you don't get on an SLA Marinemaster. This is sort of Grand Seiko territory. You're getting that covered pinion there. Do you get it here? No, you don't, you see. So SLA, this is a step up. It's a small detail, but one that Geflar has noticed. Expertly done by Seiko. It's just unreal. The bezel is very thick, and as I said, the action is sublime. Absolutely fantastic action to the bezel. The winding is very smooth with this SLA081. It's a pleasure, an absolute pleasure on the wrist. What else can I say, really? I know this is a 600-meter diver, but these Seikos, I know that the Japanese Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology tested a SLA081 tuner, 1,000-meter tuner. They actually tested it, and it survived down to 4,299 meters. So they're all way underrated. This thing you could probably wash your dishes at a depth of a couple of thousand meters with this on for the beach without any fear of it getting destroyed. So that is something for the beach, bro. Look at the fucking state of it. I'm not sure about this. I don't know, but it's a technical thing. It holds the bezel on. Apparently, if you take it off, you can pull the bezel off and clean it all out, and that's the purpose of it. So it's a very technical watch, and it really showcases everything Seiko can do. I'm sure they're very proud of this. It's a shame it's a limited edition. 600 pieces really is limited. It's not like your usual Seiko limited editions. There's not many of these. I would imagine that sooner or later there'll be something based on this coming out as a non-limited run, because the SLA Marinemasters, as we know, are all discontinued now, and they haven't replaced these monoblock cases with a new model. I'm sure that is coming in the near future. So it's fucked up, bros. So that's it. That is the SLA081. Thank you, Seiko Steve. You're an absolute legend for driving all that way just to give me... He even bought me lunch. What a guy. And his wife was lovely as well. And she wears Seiko too, which was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. It's just a high quality piece. Absolutely unreal. It is for the beach. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this watch as much as I have enjoyed wearing it and reviewing it for you. That's it, bros. Never give up. And I'll see you in the next one, coming very soon. For the beach.